We are live. We are live. What's happening? TikToks? What's happening? YouTubes? Hello, everybody. What's going on? We got some Friday live coaching. So come on, come all. Ask your questions, say hello, and let's help you live a better life, because that's how we do it here. I need to flip my board here. Let me get this. There we go. All right. Hey, how are you? Say hi. Addison's here. What's up, Addison? Tomorrow's the run. You prepared? You feel good? Congrats on the new bench press record. That's awesome, man. Mm-hmm. What do we got today? If you are new here, my name is Tyler Buckingham. I'm a health and performance coach. I focus on whole health coaching. And so we've got our mental health, our fitness health, nutritional health, relationship health, and sleep health. And so if that sounds like something you want to know more about, stick around, because that's what we do here. And I really love live coaching. One, it makes me a better coach. Two, it allows me to meet new people each and every day. I'm going to be going live 3-ish times a week, just so that I don't burn out. But so then you can come in, ask your questions. I also have a free community that you can join so that you can level up faster. And if you are interested in that, links in my bio. And if you want to just skyrocket results faster, you can actually sign up for direct coaching with me, but also link is in the bio. So what you got? What are the questions? Addison, you said you bought some equipment. Apple Watch was stolen. That is a problem. Remember, you can also go by your own rate of perceived exertion, like how hard you're working. One of the things that I like to tell people, especially when it comes to running and getting better at running or cardio exercise, if you can keep yourself at a 7 out of 10, because you know what we talk about with the 7 out of 10 standard right there, but it's a conversational pace. Like, hey, I'm moving, I'm going, I got a little bit of that. Well, that was funny. But you are able to keep breathing, keep going without it feeling like it's so much that you can't go any further. And so, especially for those of you who do have cardio goals, or for those of you that have weight loss goals, that's something that's going to be super helpful, so that you can actually manage yourself along the way instead of burning out after a week or two of, oh my gosh, this is so hard. Health and wellness should not be that hard, y'all. It doesn't have to be as hard as we make it. So just some thoughts. Annika, hi. Got a monitor. Okay, so for you, Addison, and this is where we train the person. Yeah, for you, super important. For you, super important. So yeah, when is the new watch coming in? Also, I need to get my TikTok peeps. What up? On my computer. Maria, I don't know who Blue is, but I love that we are such an inspiration. And I am the perfect kind of person to do this for a living. Roberto, I am still working on doing this for a living. I love coaching. I love helping people. And if any of you are interested in joining my free community over on School, where we level up further and you can get your questions answered. Maybe you don't like asking here. That's fine. You can ask over in the community, so it's a little bit more cool. Chicken. I love that. Is there a reason why you stopped, or is it just not the time for you anymore? Thanks, Graham. Okay. Now I'm gonna get I gotta get my comments up over here so I can actually read what all of you are saying. It's really hard to scroll up and down, so we don't want to do that. We actually want to help people who are here. So again, if you have questions, drop them in. If you want to send me some gifts because, I don't know, you appreciate what I'm doing, nose guy. There it is. There it is. And I saw your name. I had to do it. It's good to see you. How's that nose? Still sniffing? All right, we got one here, two here. There we go. I don't even know what that is, but Anna, hey. KK, I have. What's up? It's good to see you. Yeah, I took some time away. This really burnt me out a long time ago. I felt like I was giving a lot of value and didn't have the same. I wasn't able to stop the burnout, and I wanted to make sure that I was doing this for the right reasons. And so I took some time away. Sometimes we got to step back. We gotta step back, see the bigger picture, not get so bogged down by all of the things all of the time. And so, yeah, I needed to take some time away. We have some other questions coming in. YouTube, shout out to YouTube. Hello. All right, let me peek at these questions. Addison, do I have any stretching tips? Definitely warm up prior to a run. Afterwards, I would definitely look at doing some, I don't know how much room y'all can see here, but doing some side to side stuff, especially for running. You're running forward the whole time, most likely. So you want to make sure that you're helping out your hips and your knees side to side, definitely getting into some of those longer lunges. You can go up, you can go over. Just a couple things to help the body feel good, especially after a long run. Cool. Chicken lips. You had 80 plus clients. That's awesome. Good for you. I don't know how you turned that down. I'd have gone to like half of those clients and charged them double because it sounds like you could have. Steven, don't be jealous. Don't be jealous here. Tiao Bao? Am I saying that right? Can I tell you about sleep? What questions do you have about sleep? How can I help you snooze better? Elliot, I can't get up early even if I sleep early. Elliot, that not everyone is, programmed to be an early riser. For yourself, I think trying to wake up maybe 30 minutes before you normally do is an option to start sleeping better or to build up that habit. I am currently on the West Coast, but I normally live on the East Coast. So all of my clients are East Coast time, and waking up at 4:30 in the morning is rough. I am a morning person, but I also have been able to just incrementally, like a little bit at a time, push forward my wake up time. So I try not to focus so much on going from I'm only going to wake up at 6 and then only wake up at 4. It's no, I'll wake up at 5:30, then 5:15, then 5, then you see how that works? We just kind of set back or set forward the wake up time, and then it works. Thank you for the compliment. I look so good because I focus on the things that matter: our mental health, our fitness health, our nutrition, our relationships, and our sleep. It is the 7 out of 10 standard. That is the philosophy with which I coach. Also, it means that I'm stressing less. It means that I am taking care of my body. It doesn't cost me hours a day, every day, probably less than an hour a day, but you have to be the one who does it. And if you need someone to guide you, what's up? You're in the right place. All right. Adam asked, what's the best time to train? Adam, the best time to train is the one that is best for you. For me, I like early morning workouts. And when I say early morning, I mean like 9, 10 a.m. Some days I actually really prefer to go to the gym. Like if I was free to go at 2 p.m. today, I would think today would be a great day to go in the afternoon. For other people, that might not work. So for you, what is going to be consistent for your schedule? Because at the end of the day, you have to do the schedule that works for you. So the best time to train is the one that you can knock out of the park consistently. If you cannot, then it sounds like that's not the best time for you. It's the same with what can you do consistently for your sleep, for your relationships, for your nutrition, for your fitness, and for your mental health. What can you do consistently? Have a standard for the way that you live your life. That way, when you reach out for goals or reach up for expectations, your floor, the habits that you have that you're standing on are much more grounded, and it's so easy to hit that ceiling. But if you don't have a good foundation, if you don't have the 7 out of 10 standard, it's going to be tough. It'll be tough. So, advice on fighting lethargy. Can you tell me more about what's going on before I just give generic advice on lethargy? Danny, what's up, Danny? Thank you for the like. I saw your name pop up. What are you doing here? Danny, you got questions? You got compliments? I'll take either. I'll take pity too. Ava. Ava just asked a question. Ava, 1 second. We got a question before you. I got an interview for a job I feel like I'm not qualified for. Any advice how to get through it? Clap. You would not have gotten the interview if they didn't see something that you had to offer. The answer is already no. Like you don't have the job yet, so you might as well show up. Hey, here's what I do. Here's what I can do. Here's what I can provide. I'm a quick learner. I'm passionate about this thing. Do you have more information that I can give you like specifics on, or is it just generic advice? Ava's asking, hi, I'm going into middle school soon. Ava's asking, hi, I'm going into high school soon and I'm scared it's going to be difficult and I'll become depressed. Ava, 1, I'm very sorry to hear that those are the fears that are already coming up for you at such a young age. 1, I think that social media is something you should really work on setting boundaries with. I don't think that our brains, in fact, I know our brains were not designed to be able to intake all of the information that is on social media. Part of the reason why I developed this was because for myself, I had such high expectations because I kept seeing other people succeeding. Every day I get business ads of, hey, do you want to make X amount of money? Hey, do you want to scale your business? Hey, do you want more clients? And it's like, guys, it's too much. It's too much information. And so this is where your nutrition relationship comes in and your relationship with yourself, the boundaries that you have with yourself, so that, and I'm going to move this just a touch so you can see this a little bit better. Because what I consume, not just the food that I consume, but the content I consume, what these gadgets like put in my face, I am actively deciding what the algorithm pushes in front of me. If I look at a lot of cat memes, well, what am I going to get? A lot of cat memes. If I look at a lot of business stuff, or if I look at a lot of comedy stuff, I'm going to get more of that. And so for yourself, what you might be getting, if you're just getting into high school, you might be getting a lot of content that is for people who maybe are having easier lives than you at this stage of your life. Some people were absolutely handed the world on a silver spoon. They just were. Like, they have the money, they have the cars, they have the lifestyle. That doesn't mean that they're better. It means they're different. And so for yourself, if you're comparing yourself to those people, it's going to be really hard to feel confident and secure in who you are. But that's why everything I say with the 7 out of 10 standard is to stop abandoning you. Because I guarantee you, every single one of those people has their stuff. Everyone has their stuff. Not a single person on this planet is living a 10 out of 10 life. It doesn't exist, which is why which is why I say have a better floor so that your ceiling can be even better. You don't get a bigger ceiling and have a lower floor. That's not going to work. That's not sustainable. It's flash in the pan. It's a one-hit wonder. And we don't do one-hit wonders here. We actually live better lives. We actually live a healthier life for ourselves. So if that is something that interests you, be sure to give me a follow. Join my free community. If you join my community today, I will give you a free 30-minute one-on-one session. So I don't know why you're not joining already, but go ahead and do that. So link is in my bio, and let's get back to questions. All right, Erica, I've had to set boundaries around how much I look at Instagram, and it has helped me so much. Yes, Erica, and we talked about that. Erica is in the community. Erica is one of my people. Erica, I'm really proud of you. When we can actively set boundaries with ourselves and what we decide is going to come in, it makes it so much easier. I got back from the gym today, and instead of scrolling on my phone, I just literally laid on my couch, had a piece of bread, and just enjoyed the moment. I just enjoyed a moment of quiet. I just enjoyed a moment of, I did the thing. I improved myself today. And you know what? I'm going to have a good day. I made a conscious effort to not consume content. Just because you're consuming more doesn't mean it's better for you. More is not better. Better is better. And when we can have that frame of mind when it comes to our mental health, our sleep health, our relationship health, our nutrition, and our fitness, because it is all connected, the better we do the better we have a better time setting boundaries with ourselves in these categories, your life's going to get better. It just is. All right, who's got other questions? Safam529, how often do I go live? I go live about 3 days a week. I just started back again this week. I used to go live daily. It was too much for me and my bandwidth. So I'm going to go live about 3 days a week to start, see how that goes. And yeah, do you have a question? Erica, you have a snack if you want to. That is 100% your call. I don't get to decide that for you, homie. Ava, I've just seen videos of people saying high school is draining and horrible. Ava, I think it's important that you can have your own experience besides what other people have had. I love coaching, right? Some people will tell you coaching is super draining. It's, what did you say? And horrible. Some people would say that. I really love when I get to coach. I really love it. Can there be parts of it that I don't like the business of it? Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. I'm not a businessman. I'm a coach. But to run a better business, I got to be a better business owner. That whole thing. But for yourself, just because other people have had their experiences doesn't mean that it has to be your experience. Just because other people like, I don't know, the boba tea doesn't mean you have to, or there's anything wrong because you don't like it, and vice versa. Vice versa. They don't like it, but that doesn't mean that you can't like it, right? And so for yourself, this is where you decide how you want to show up in your life. This is where you get to determine, you know what? I'm going to be my own person. I'm going to be my own person who is going to enjoy high school. There's going to be aspects of it that you just don't like. There just are. But just because other people have had a bad experience or have told you you're going to hate it, it doesn't actually mean it's going to happen. Okay? Does that make sense, Ava? Can you vibe with that? Addison, what can I do to prevent leg and foot cramping, especially after? Addison, the biggest thing for you, and we've already kind of talked about it, is building up your running endurance and running capacity prior to a bigger run, but you're already there. The likelihood of your leg foot cramping is probably pretty high. I would make sure that you have something like Gatorade or something with electrolytes for during, after the run. Make sure that you do a good job of stretching. make sure that you do a good job of going at your own pace, not at your buddy's pace. And yeah, and honestly, I think the biggest thing is have fun, do the hard thing, but also don't feel like you have to. You're not training for the Olympics here. You're just going out for a run with a friend, and let that be the frame of mind that you go into it. Because right now you're asking a lot of questions for one event, for one thing. It might take you 45 minutes. That's great. Cool. You did it. Now take the pressure off. Stop feeling like you have to be at a 10 out of 10 here, and just go ahead and say, you know what? I'm going to make sure I have my water before. I'm going to make sure I'm not running on an empty stomach. And when I'm done, I'm going to stretch. I'm going to move my body. I know I'm going to be sore and tired, but I'll walk for about 5 minutes, stretch my body, move it, make it feel good. And then have some food after. Have at least half of a banana. Be a great thing to start with. And see how you feel. You might feel better than you think, but you won't know until you try. Jay, smoking, really a bad idea. Smoking is not a great idea. There are a lot of studies out there. There's a lot of reasons why there is a Surgeon General's warning on every single pack of cigarettes. Smoking is not a great idea for your health. If you would like to live a healthier lifestyle, especially in the 7 out of 10 standard, yeah, smoking is not going to be recommended. All right, couple new followers. Appreciate you being here. If you have questions, just go ahead and ask. Yeah, glad to have you. All right. Bilbo, don't know what you're on about. David, I don't know what you're asking. Sasuke, is there any other way to lose than a surgery? What are you asking? Bilbo, I love that for you. Some of y'all gotta work on the way we phrase questions. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's a big one. So Sasuke, I would say, thank you. Okay, all right. The ladies know. Appreciate you being here. I'm Michaela. So that is that one's going to be outside my scope. I don't know that answer. I talk about the things that I know. That might be something that I would probably do a quick Google search. If you search it, come back to me with it. I'll let you know what I interpret from it. But also, hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm very comfortable in my lane. If there are things that I don't know, I just don't know it, and I'm okay with it. I'm also comfortable giving my interpretation or giving my own perspective. But yeah, that's just something that I'm not familiar with. Could there be, and this is where we bring it from the evidence standpoint, could there be ways in which you could reduce it? Notice my language. I'm not guaranteeing anything. You could potentially reduce it through building muscle in the upper body? Yes. However, that specific thing, I don't know. We've got a question. What's avoidant attachment? So avoidant attachment is where an individual is very good at avoiding attachment. I know, stay with me. So when it comes to avoiding attachment, let's look at the other side of it, okay? Usually known as anxious attachment, where, oh my gosh, what's my person doing? Like, oh, is something wrong with me? Like, why, do people like me? I don't know, maybe it's, maybe am I the problem? I don't know. Where there's a lot of anxiousness, there's a lot of fear, there's not a lot of security. Avoidant is going to be very different, very much on the other end of the spectrum. And so there's fearful avoidant, there's dismissive avoidant, believe there's disorganized. There are a lot of different ways in which we can classify a person, which normally I like to just call people by who they are, but it's important to know what patterns are. And so with avoidance, a lot of times, hey, could we talk about what happened last night? Could we maybe come to an agreement on how we're going to speak to each other? They might come back with, it's not that big of a deal, like, I don't want to talk about it. And then just leave. That is something that they might do. Avoidants are also going to be much more prone to not communicating. They're going to avoid conflict or avoid confrontation. And so for yourself, are you asking what is it so that you know what it is, or are you asking because you think you have it? Yeah, let me know and then we can go back there. NLZ. Ooh, okay, I'm going to jump back to that. A lot of people believe that avoidant people don't deserve love. Do you agree with that? I don't agree with that. I think it's hard to say what people deserve and what they don't deserve. Do I think that inherently people are good? Yes, for the most part, absolutely. Do I think that people are right for everybody? No, not even close. And so when people have dealt with avoidance or when people have had relationship experiences that are more negative, the likelihood that they also know that there are good people or believe that there are good people is probably going to be pretty low. And so if you are someone who's gone through a breakup or been discarded, dismissed, just thrown in the gutter, I've been there multiple times. It's really hard to believe like I am deserving of love. It's really hard to believe that like I matter to people, that I belong. And so for yourself, I think it's more important that you know where you stand on what you will and won't accept in a relationship, instead of asking me, some random guy on the internet, hey, do you agree that avoidants don't deserve love? Because my viewpoint on that, I think that we all deserve love. I do also think we deserve love from the right people. And sometimes it takes a lot of heartbreak and journeying to get to the right people. The wrong people will show you that you can do it on your own, and the right people will show you that you do not have to. That's what I believe. YouTube, my YouTubers, do we have any questions over there? I'm gonna move this just to scotch here. Oh, that didn't work. Perfect. Now we're lined up. Kimberly, thank you for the follow. Hey, also TikTok, YouTube, if you'd like to join my free community, the link is in my bio. You can also send me a message. I want to grow my community. I'm trying to help people level up. I'm trying to help people live a better life with less stress and more results. So if that sounds like something that's great for you, it's working for a lot of other people. We got over 100 members now, and hey, I'm trying to get to 200 soon. So who's in? Who's jumping? Who's jumping in the pool? We also do these live community calls too. So if you want more specialized coaching, that's what we do. All right. What did I miss? Sasuke, yes, I think you should definitely go to a doctor. You should always get a medical professional's opinion when it comes to something like you are discussing. 100%, I'm with you on there. NLZ, are you still here? You're asking, it's 4 a.m. and you haven't slept. Talk to me. Hi to my new people. What's going on? It's been a minute. Yep, but I'm back. Is it too late to be successful at 25 with no savings and kids? Dev, can I ask you something? I don't have kids. My savings isn't where I want it to be. Do you find me unsuccessful? Hello. Erica, I would probably not eat the expired stuff from 4 months ago. If it was 4 days, a little different. 4 months, probably not. Dev, I'm glad that reframe helped, right? So remember, like, we hear stories all the time of people who found success much later in life, and success is different for everybody. Look, at 25, you got so much time. You got 10 years on me. I wish I knew the things I know now to make 10 years ago. Oh, the choices I would make, dude. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I know so much better how to live a healthier life and how to be the best version of me so that I can keep getting the things that I want, right? Proud of you, man. You're going to be just fine. You're going to just be just fine. Again, you want to join the community, get more support directly from me, like, please do, okay? All right, you want to know what is my content. Can you ask me a more specific question? Because just my content is health and wellness. I talk about mental health. I talk about sleep health, fitness health, nutritional health, and relationship health. Yes, I have been through many painful breakups. I have always been the overgiver in a relationship. I've been discarded. I've been abused. I've been threatened. I've been cheated on, manipulated, you name it, all of those things. And until I decided to become the secure version of me, I thought that lifting more weight was going to make me more valuable. I thought that having all of my abs was going to make me more valuable, and it didn't. I was the only person who cared about it. I was the person who was keeping score and keeping tallies. Nobody else cared about it. I was the only person who actually cared. And then I realized, oh, I don't like who I am. I don't love who I am. I'm not the person that I want to be. And that was because I placed so much value from other people instead of placing value into me. I was emptying my cup for other people who would never fill up my cup. I would move mountains for others, and they wouldn't even cross a puddle for me. And so once I became the secure version of myself, which is still a struggle, it's still something I work on every day, because I still have my stuff. We all have our stuff, which is why no one's a 10 out of 10. That's why 7 out of 10 standard. You got to come back to yourself. How would the secure version of me handle this? So 3 questions for you. How would the secure version of me handle this? How would the version of me who's already done this handle this? And how would the version of me 5 years from now handle this? It gives you a different frame of mind to approach difficult situations. You're going to be okay. You are. All right. What did I miss? Adoris. Oh, wait. What are very high fiber foods? High fiber foods are going to be like your chia seeds. They're going to be beans, lentils. Quinoa's got a decent bit of fiber. You can get a lot of fiber per gram in broccoli or other vegetables. Brussels sprouts. Yeah, those would be nuts. Have a lot of fiber in them too. But I would go for like a chia seed or a pumpkin seed first, just if you're looking at calories to fiber ratio. Hope that helps. Adoris, are you still here? Hey, Adoris, I got your comments. No need to spam it. I appreciate it. I hear you. I'm with you. So 28, unmarried, and my business, it stopped. I don't want to leave. I'm so tired. Adoris, what is your question? Also, the sentence doesn't fully make sense for me. What are you struggling with? You're so tired. What are you looking for? Do you want support? Do you want validation? Are you looking for my advice? Do you want me to tell you what to do? What do you need? And Stephen, correct. A lot of expiration dates are manufacturers' way of saying, like, yeah, get rid of it so you buy more, 100%. And certain foods I'd be like, I don't know that I'd take the gamble on that. What's up, Jacob? Ethics, no thanks. Adoris, yes to what? I asked you a couple questions. What are you struggling with? How can I help you? YNA, you asked me to reset your sleep. What do you need? Okay. Michaela, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you have a question or are you just looking to vent? Jacob, I've been okay. It's good to be reminded why I stepped away from this. I remember it now. Can a 30-hour screen time tone up my triceps? No. Y'all, we've got 5 more minutes. It's Jacob. I've been here for a while. Or if you're asking why I stepped away or why I'm being reminded, it's just quality. No, I very much do. It's just going live on TikTok. I'm being reminded of why I don't always do this. All right. Steven said, I like foods I can easily tell, like milk, there's no question. Yeah, like milk, there's no question when it goes bad. When fruit goes bad or gets moldy, man, woof. Yeah, it's very easy to tell when it's not good for you. So what do I think about Ikigai? I love Ikigai. I think it's great. What you like, what you can get paid to do, what the world needs, and what's the fourth one? I always forget one of the 4. Dorian, absolutely. I've gone live 3 different times this week, so I am trying to see like, all right, which one is going to be best for me. It's just interesting that the comments that come in, because some people are just trolling, and other times the comments are like people are looking for something, but they don't know how to ask for it. And so, totally right. That's what it is. Right. What you like. I said what you like, what you're good at, what the world needs, what you can get paid for. Appreciate it. Yeah, Ikigai is a phenomenal practice to kind of hone in on what you need. Steven, I totally agree. All right. So the preservatives they put in things, they get to, yeah, right. Jacob, that's not what I said. It's just a matter of what is beneficial for my time. And if people want to learn and grow, I love it. I'm all about it. When people are here to troll or to make fun of others or things like that, it's just that's not the type of environment I want, which is why it's like, hey, join my community if you actually are interested in leveling up your life so that you can live a healthier life. The lives are great, but they're only going to get you so far because, hey, there's only so much I can do when there's a bunch of noise from other people, right? So, squad, that was 5 minutes. That's my time for today. I hope that all of you have a great day. Again, my name is Tyler Buckingham. I'm a health and performance coach. I created the 7 out of 10 standard to help you live a healthier life. If you want to know more about that, my link is in the bio. You can join my free community where you can get even more. I also have a free app inside of the community. So if you want a free app to help keep track of your life, join the community. Bye. YouTube, thank you so much for being here. If you are new to my channel, I really appreciate you just sticking around till the end. If I can help you level up, if you want to be part of the community, if you are looking to work one-on-one directly with me, I love coaching. I love what I do. And I really want to make an impact I have a nice following right now, but I'm not making the impact that I want to. And if you are someone who is ready to go in on coaching, like, please let me know. I would love the opportunity to work with individuals who are ready to level up their lives. And I know I can coach. I'm not a great salesperson, as you can tell from whatever this pitch is, but I just appreciate you being here, and I hope that you have a great day.